Hi there, Johnny Daniel, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. How are you? It is noon on Wednesday. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad I'm here. So, for today, we're going to be creating without ink at all. I know, crazy, right? But that is what we're doing today. I want to show you the versatility of our dies, and without anything else, let's get going. I have one question for you though. Do you have this yet? If you do not have your mini catalog celebration and celebration brochure, please let me know ASAP. I have a couple left and some more coming, so please let me know so I can get you hooked up. All right? So with that, I'm going to flip you and put you down so that way we can get to creating. Hold on. All right, so my skin almost looked like a tequila sunrise. Wonder where my brain is, huh? So, let's see here. Okay. So I've got all the links on there for you on how to order and whatnot. The new catalog is now live, which means the year-end closeout is now done. I know, sad, but I'm glad to be moving on and be done with Christmas. Now we move on to getting organized and Valentine's Day. So for today, I'm going to be doing a card that hopefully hubby's not on to see, because February 3rd is our 25th wedding anniversary. So this card will probably be used for anniversary card. Probably. We'll see how it goes. So for today, what I am using is, let's see here, Love You Always Specialty Designer Series paper on page 11. I will also be using the red and green foil sheets, which are a carryover item from the holiday mini catalog. I will also be using the Love You Always foil sheets, the Sahara Sand out of it. There are 3 colors: Blushing Bride, Rococo Rose, and Sahara Sand. So that is what I will be utilizing. And then, excuse me, and then I will be using on page 13 the Always dies, along with the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, or the mini-me, however you want to say it. So I've already pulled out my dies out of the Always dies. I wanted to show you the stamp set that goes with it. However, not going to be utilizing it today because I'm showing you how to do something without ink. Therefore, no ink. So I've got the Always detailed and the framelets. How do you know the difference? It creates a frame or it's the detail part. I have Always and Love. And then I've got a few pieces of the adhesive sheets. I've got the Real Red foil, Sahara Sand foil, and then I have a few things pre-cut. So I've got this is still thick Whisper White. However, our basic white cardstock is back in stock. So if you need thick, if you need regular basic white, if you need envelopes, if you need 3x3 envelopes, anything that's white, we do have those back in stock. So don't hesitate. Also, I just came across a set of labels, so I will be sending those out to those of you that have an annual catalog, so that way you have the corrected version, shall we say. So if you would like those, I'm going to send out an email and ask if you would like them so I know how many copies to print. and be happy to do that for you. So, this is Thick Whisper White, cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And then I have Real Red, cardstock, not foil, cut at 5 by 3 3/4. Then I have the Love You Always Specialty Designer Series paper. This is the Sahara Sand. It does have some foiling to it. So this is cut at 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. And then I have Sahara Sand and Real Red in foil sheets, and those are cut at 3 1/2 by 4. And then the adhesive just goes on the back, so we're good. So first and foremost, I am going to grab my Stampin' Seal Plus, and I'm going to not tear the paper, which I just did. Alrighty. Well, that's off to a good start, huh? So if that happens to you, just grab and go again. Not a problem. I'm going to tear that piece off. Alright. Sometimes you get a weak spot in the fiber of the paper and it just goes. So we're going to grab this here, throw that down. Now, you'll notice on this set of Designer Series paper, they are not, none of them are double-sided, and that's because of the foiling. Whenever you have foiling, they are usually not double-sided. So there you go. There's our base of our card. Yes, it's probably crooked, but when isn't it? So I'm going to grab my 2 pieces of my red and my Sahara Sand, and my red is going to be the outline, the back, and then my Sahara Sand, or my gold, whatever you want to say, is going to be my top or my detail, if I can get the piece off. Okay, now come on, these are all double-sided. And sometimes you just got to crease the corner because it's not going to come. There we go. Okay, so the waxy side gets tossed. And the sticky side goes on the back of what you want die cut. This makes it so you do not have to mess around with the little needlepoint glues and all that kind of stuff. So I love these adhesive sheets. Makes life just a little bit simpler. If you've missed it all, which I did on this one, if you're crooked, see how it's sticking out the sides? Just grab your snips and run it down the side. You don't want any stickies sticking out, because if they do, that gets into your machine and on down the rabbit hole we go. Okay? So, all right, almost. Okay, so that one's done. Throw that sticky stuff away. And then we're going to peel off this side. And we're going to stick this down on this one. You want to make sure to not get adhesive on the front of your foil, because if you do, I have not figured out a way to get it off without making some marks. Just saying. I have not figured that out yet. So you want to make sure to not have glue on your hands, or, which I do right now, or anywhere else really. You want it to be as clean as possible. All right, this one's a little harder to see, but it looks like I hit it pretty well. So we're just gonna leave that be, and then we're gonna get to cutting. So I'm going to use the mini machine because it's easier in camera view. And it fits so nicely in our cute little lunch bag. So if you're a demonstrator, you can order the lunch bag and it can fit your mini embossing machine. And if you join right now, there's a 5-pack of all different 6x6 papers for every single color family. And it's about a $55, give or take, value. So kind of cool, right? All right, so we're gonna stick our 2 platforms down here. And like I said before, my red is going to be my frame. So I'm gonna stick my easy guys down. Let's see, do these fit? Or do I have to recut? I think they will fit. I guessed on how much space I would need, so yep, we're good. No problem. All right, stick the other plate on top. One other tip for you when you're doing foils, you want to make sure that your plates are fairly new, not chewed up, shall we say, because all those patterns from the plates will go onto, guess what, your foil. So if this is all marked up, you're gonna have all the little marks. So you just wanna make sure to pay attention and maybe have a set of plates that are kept on the side for detail stuff, and then just rotate them through. So just a little tip for you. All right, so now I'm gonna grab my Sahara sand. I'm gonna do my always. Up, up, up. So I have room for my love. And then we're going to put this through. It's a little hard to do when I'm sitting down. I'm used to standing up, if you're wondering. So we've got this guy going, and it should pop out fairly easily. No extras in that one. Yay. No extras in that one. Super easy. Ready to go. All right, let me reach across. Excuse the reach. And we are going to just pop these out real quick. You want to try to not bend them, because the more you bend them, the more creases you'll have. Okay. So, always love or love always? I think love always. So we're just going to peel the adhesive off of the back. And we're going to stick that down. Maybe peel the other side. Looks like I've got 2 segments on this because of where the crease of the adhesive went. Not a problem. Just got to pay attention to that, so you make sure to peel both of them off. And I got one more segment up here. So much easier than trying to glue all these pieces though. Always, always. All right, so I'm gonna grab here. And if you don't want to get your fingerprints against all that foil, just turn it over and rub. Not a problem at all. And then we're gonna grab here and we're gonna peel these guys out. In order to get the little pieces out, you might need to grab your take your pick tool or a snips or whatever's close, piercing tool, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, But for right now, I'm just gonna grab here and then see what peels off with the stickers. Because a lot of times, like in that case, see how it left most of it? So I just have the L and a couple pieces in the A to do, and then I'm done. So fairly simple. Maybe. No, it is fairly simple. Except the wax didn't come off, the backing didn't come off there. That's okay though. I got this last one that I'm gonna punch out. Okay. And then we're just going to peel the backing off. Maybe. Still easier than trying to glue all this down individually. Just saying. So let's see here, where that's sticky, that's sticky, that's sticky. So if I was doing this and not on camera, what I would do is just do it by the window. So that way I could see specifically where everything was. So in theory, if I line up this A, everything else should kind of go together, right? So you just want to kind of line it up. Okay. This almost looks like the Laverne and Shirley L. I know, I'm aging myself. It's okay. So we're going to peel the backing off of here. Maybe. Start somewhere where it'll come off, right? Alrighty. Grab your snips, push it through, and then you can start it. And hopefully it's all one piece, because that was not fun. Alright, so now we've got our L. So I'm going to put it down here. I'm going to start my corner and kind of push to get it lined up. So there is my L, and then I've got the rest of my love that I need to put down. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So we've got that piece to pop out. And we've got one more, and then we're all set and done. Except it's gonna stick to me, but that's okay. Eventually it will come off. Maybe. If they don't come off, easiest way to get rid of them is to wash your hands real quick. But there we go. I got it. Just don't do it while you're holding something else, right? So I got to get the top of this sticker peeled. So there's that part of it. And then I've got this. And one last piece, and then we should be good. Okay. So now I'm going to flip this over and figure out where I'm going to start lining things up. I think I'm going to go from the E, because that seems to be the most definitive. So there we go. So there's our love always. This can be an anniversary, Valentine's, or you can say always love, or you can just say always. Whatever you want. But that is a card without ink. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have joined me, either on the live or on the replay, please comment, say hello, and thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.